die, die, diddy, die, diddy, die, die, die. All right, if you were, are there people following along at home? All right, if you're following along at home, we're really not sure what's happening with technology, but if you're out there on Virtual Sanctuary or on Facebook, there's a link to the folder that has the lyrics. For all of you at home, here in the person, I've started making slides. Well, we're finally here. Saturday night is the first night of Passover. It is just around the corner, so it will not surprise you to know we're going to do a lot of Passover music tonight. Micha Mocha, which is from the Song of the Sea, we sing that every Friday night and every Saturday morning, but this is the time when we really dig into that. That is, who is like you, O God? This is Micha Mocha, is what the Israelites sang after they crossed the sea and they came back and went, holy cow, we just walked through the sea. So this is the Ellen Allard version. We have been singing this the last few years. So as you can see, there's several verses. There's going to be another couple of slides. So we're just going to start singing and you can pick up anytime. standing at the sea, Michamocha, standing at the sea, Michamocha, standing at the sea, Michamocha, freedom's on our way, singing and a dancing, Michamocha, singing and a dancing, Michamocha, singing and a dancing, Michamocha, freedom's on our way. Freedom, 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 freedom's on our way. The sea she parts, Michamocha, the sea she parts, Michamocha, the sea she parts, Michamocha, freedom's on our way. We're walking through the water, Michamocha, walking through the water, Michamocha, walking through the water, Michamocha, freedom's on our way. Freedom, 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 freedom's on our way. On the other side, Michamocha, on the other side, Michamocha, on the other side, Michamocha, freedom's on our way. Here we go. One God, Michamocha, one God, Michamocha, one God, Michamocha, freedom's on our way. Freedom, 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 freedom's on our way. One more time. Freedom, 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 freedom's on our way. Awesome, sawsome. Avadim Hayinu is one of those that we do each year. It is from the Passover liturgy, and it says, we were slaves, but now we are free. We're going to let's do this 3 times through to give everybody a chance to kind of get their heads around the melody. We'll start a little bit more slowly and then speed up as we go along. The kids love this when we do this, when we start slow and go faster. I won't go too fast, I think. We'll see. Avadim hayinu hayinu, ata b'nei chorim, b'nei chorim. Avadim hayinu, ata b'nei chorim. Avadim hayinu, ata b'nei chorim, b'nei chorim. Here we go. Avadim hayinu hayinu, ata b'nei chorim, b'nei chorim. Avadim hayinu, ata b'nei chorim. Avadim hayinu, ata b'nei chorim, b'nei chorim. Ready? Avadim hayinu hayinu, ata b'nei chorim, b'nei chorim. Avadim hayinu, ata b'nei chorim. Avadim hayinu, ata b'nei chorim, b'nei chorim. Well done. He just got that arrangement tonight.
It was fun.
That sounded very good. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you for arranging.
All right, one of the big parts of the Passover Seder is Manish Tanah. So on the song session before Passover, I always try to do it so we can warm up for that. And it asks the question, Manish Tanah halayla hazeh mikol halelot. How is this night different from all other nights? On all other nights, we eat chametz and matzah. On this night, only matzah. And the reason for that is that the Israelites had to leave so quickly that they did not have time for their bread to rise. So in memory of that, we only eat matzah during Passover. I'm sure there are other things you can eat, but instead of bread, we eat matzah. On all the other nights, we eat vegetables. Why on this night, maror, or bitter herbs? For some of you, this is your favorite part of the Seder. For me, this is my absolute least favorite part. This is when we eat the horseradish. Dave will tell you I don't like the horseradish, and he will tell you that he loves to watch my face when I eat the horseradish. And we eat that, the bitter herbs, to remind us of the bitterness of slavery, the bitterness of being in bondage in Egypt. And in contemporary times, we really try to use it as a reminder of that bitterness so that we keep in mind those who are still in bondage today, in different kind of bondages, to kind of motivate us to do social justice work in the world. On other nights, we don't even dip once. Why on this night do we dip twice? So you take parsley and you dip it in salt water. And the reason that is done, the salt water represents the tears of the Israelites as they were in slavery and in bondage and having very terrible things done to them. So that is why that. And then finally, on all other nights, we eat either sitting upright or reclining. Why on this night do we all recline? This is, the answer to this has to do with the ancient world. A lot of times, if you were in the poorer classes, especially if you were working, you would have your lunch standing up, so that if your foreman needed you, you could be like, oh, here I come. And it was a sign of wealth that you could recline while you were eating. Perhaps you would even have somebody feeding you food. Therefore, during the Passover Seder, to represent our freedom, we lean. Now, I don't know. Do you ever lean do you ever actually do the leaning?
No.
No, I don't either. No. Do you ever do the leaning?
Well, I could go into some detail, but...
No, that's okay. That's okay. I find it a curious thing. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not really coordinated enough to try and lean over in my chair while I'm eating, so I don't really...
You don't have to do the whole...
Have you met me? I'm a fairly dramatic human being. So we're going to sing all this, but I wanted to go through that. We did it on Sunday for the Chocolate Seder, and I realized that, we sing this song, but we don't talk about the answers to the questions. We just ask the questions. So now, if you don't make a Seder, you'll still have the answer to the questions. And if you do make a Seder, you could be like, oh, I know the answer to the question. You're welcome. All right, Manish Tanah. Manish Tanah halayla hazeh mikol halelot, mikol halelot, shebechol halelot anu ochlin chametz umatzah, chametz umatzah, halayla hazeh kulo matzah. שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים שאור ירקות, שאור ירקות. הלילה הזה מרור מרור. הלילה הזה מרור מרור. שבכל הלילות אנו מצפילים אפילו פעם אחת, אפילו פעם אחת. הלילה הזה שטף פעמים, 4 questions. You have now completed the application, if there is one, to do the 4 questions. All right. So, Oz v'zimrat Yah, Adonai is my strength and my song, also comes from that passage, the Song of the Sea, which is in the Torah. If you look at the Torah, it is written different from all of the other passages. There's, I don't remember how many. If I paid more attention and had a better memory, I could tell you there's 3 or 4 parts of the Torah that are written so that they're obviously poems. And if you're scanning through a Torah scroll, you've got column, 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 poetry. And the Song of the Sea is one of those moments of poetry, and that the Micha Mocha comes from that. And it is called the Song of the Sea because it is the song that Moses leads the people in after they cross the Sea of Reeds, or the Red Sea. And it's a really interesting look. If you are a text nerd, this is something really interesting to dig into, because there is all kinds of debate on, did Moses sing it by himself to everyone? Did Moses do it as a call and response? Did Moses start the song and everyone just spontaneously knew it and they all sang together? And on and on. So if that's your jam, I recommend that you look it up, because it's really interesting to see how the rabbis interpret the grammar of the beginning of this passage. But I digress. We're going to do this tiny bit, Ozi v'zimrat Yah vayihili lishua. And the English, this is my version that we're doing. That English is my poetic interpretation of the verses in Torah. Now, we've done this, it's been a little bit, but we've done it before. And the very first, there are 3 parts. I'm going to teach you all 3 parts. The first one is actually inspired by the Nusach, which is the chanted melody, the traditional chanted melody. So it goes, Ozi v'zimrat Yah. Now you, Ozi v'zimrat Yah, me, vayihili lishua, vayihili lishua. And then that repeats, Ozi v'zimrat Yah, Ozi v'zimrat Yah, vayihili lishua, vayihili lishua. Excellent. The second part goes, Ozi v'zimrat Yah, Ozi v'zimrat Yah, vayihili lishua, vayihili lishua. Let's do that all together, because it just exactly repeats. Ozi v'zimrat Yah, vayihili lishua. Now, if you sang bass in school, this is your line. Ozi v'zimrat Yah, vayihili lishua. No offense, basses. Everyone with me? Ozi v'zimrat Yah, vayihili lishua. And those are the 3 parts of the Hebrew prayer. So, here's how we're going to do the song. We're going to start at the beginning, and we're going to sing those all in a row. Part 1, part 2, part 3. Then we're going to sing the English, and then we're going to come back around to the Hebrew, and you can pick whatever part you want. Or you can just make up one as long as it's in the chord. I don't care. Heck, I probably can't hear you. At home, I definitely can't hear you, so sing whatever you want. And it'll be a beautiful, joyful noise to Adonai.
Wait, you can't hear us from home?
I mean, I can, but don't want to make them feel bad. I know, the magic mirror, my magic mirror is in the other room. That's really nicely called out, though. Here we go. Part 1. Ozi v'zimrat Yah, vayihili lishua. Ozi v'zimrat Yah, vayihili lishua. Part 2. Ozi v'zimrat Yah, vayihili lishua. Ozi v'zimrat Yah, vayihili lishua. Part 3. you. Twice a year, I think that verse comes around where we get to do that. So thank you for singing with me today. That was very fun to do. All right, now we get to Hashkivenu, which is one of my favorite prayers. Just a reminder, you have 3 pages.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I tried to get it down to 2 pages, and it just didn't work. So you all know this is one of my favorite prayers. I think right now, especially for those of you who cannot not read the news, it's really important to have moments when you let it go. And this prayer is one of those moments where we say, you know what? Shelter me, shelter me. And I just heard somebody talking about it. So it says, Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, the shelter of your peace. But sukat comes from the same word as Sukkot. And if you've ever been in a sukkah, you know that is not terribly sturdy. It is open to all the elements. So we're basically saying, God, wrap me in your shelter, and referencing a shelter that is not terribly sturdy. And I think what she was saying is that is a confirmation is the wrong word, but it's basically saying that we understand that life is flexible and there's a lot of wind and elements, but still through all of that, we find shelter in this place. I apologize to Sarah Hurwitz for just stumbling over her words. It was really so brilliant. But I hope that you all find some quiet peacefulness in this prayer with us tonight. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Shalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up with our hearts and our minds at ease. Spread the shelter of your wings over us and everything. Help us to do and say and see. Hashkivenu Adonai Shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Our thoughts now turn to those among us who are in need of healing, of body, of mind, of spirit. If you are watching from home on a platform that has comments and would like to share names of those that you need prayers for, I invite you to do that. And if you are in person and have names you would like to share, I invite you to do that now as well.
Kelly Darting Kinney.
We sing our prayer for healing. Thank you. All right, those of you who are regulars know how this goes, but in case you're watching and you're new, we're going to do announcements because you cannot have a Jewish event without announcements, I've learned. It's like a law. It's the hidden law. Maybe Maimonides did it. I don't know. But it does seem to be the law that you have to have announcements. And then we're going to do one more song for this section, and then we'll do something that I wrote. Shabbat, this weekend, I have a surprise that I'm going to share with you. Rabbi Taylor Pozlowski is in town visiting her family for Passover, and she's going to come lead with me on Friday night. Yeah, so Taylor is a child of Beth Torah. She grew up here. A lot of you folks remember Taylor, and Taylor is now Rabbi Pozlowski. So I'm very pleased she will be with me on Friday night, and then Jim will be back with me on Saturday morning. Sichat Shabbat, Saturday morning before that, study session in the library at 9, worship at 10:30, and then Saturday night is the first night of Passover, folks. So get all your carbs in now, because the carbs that you're going to have after that are not the best. It'll be matzah week. Remember to eat lots of fiber and drink lots of water so that it doesn't hurt so much. Then Sunday night, if you've registered, is our congregational Seder. Please remember, if you did not order through Jewish Experiences, you were responsible for bringing your own dinner. We're going to have all your ritual stuff. We'll have the parsley and the charoset and the horseradish and the salt water and the matzah. There's probably something else I've forgotten, but it doesn't matter. We'll have it. And lots of singing and praying and storytelling together. And then next Saturday, the end of Passover, Yizkor is Saturday morning, so it'll be combined Shabbat morning and Yom Tov, Passover morning worship with Yizkor. And that's with Richard Bellotti is leading with me. Many of you know Richard, and he will be doing that next Saturday. I think that's everything. Does anybody have an announcement I missed? Excellent. All right. You know that I could not do a Passover session without doing Dayenu. So Day is the Hebrew word for enough. It's very interesting to hear Hebrew speakers talking about coming to America and yelling at their children running through grocery store, die, die, die. And the look on Americans' faces as we hear that. But Dayenu, enough for us. Had God only, and this, yeah, you're welcome, by the way. This has like, I don't know, how many verses? 13, 20? A whole bunch.
At least 10.
At least 10.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of verses to this. We're going to do 3. Had God only brought us out of Egypt, it would have been enough. Had God only given us Shabbat, it would have been enough. Had God only given us Torah, it would have been enough. Here we go. Ilu hotzi hotzi anu hotzi anu mi mitzrayim hotzi anu mi mitzrayim daenu. Here we go. Outstanding. That was amazing. Y'all weren't made up all those little doody-do things. I just give him a basic line and then he improvises. I love it. All right. So if you must go, you may go and go in peace. Thank you for giving us your time. And if you can stay, we have, of course, one more song. Our closing song, not that one. That one. The song that we always close with, So Long, My Friend. As I went out this foggy morn, I saw a dragonfly. She made me think of you, my friend, and how quickly life flows by. So long, my friend, farewell, my friend. Our time here is sadly over, but we shall meet again, my friend, one day by the banks of the river. Now go from here, my bunny friend, and don't you look behind. No further can I walk with you, but there's no time to cry. So long, my is done. We'll meet here at the docks, my friend, and the boats will take us home. So long, my friend, farewell, my friend, our time here is sadly over, but we shall meet again, my friend, one day by the banks of the river. So long, my friend, farewell, my friend, our time here is sadly over, but we shall meet again, my friend, one day by the banks of the river. Thank you to Jim Applebaum. Thank you to Warren Sickle.
Thank you.
Thank you to Dave. Thank you to all of you for being here. Go in peace. Shalom, shalom, my friends. Take care of each other out there.